Welcome to this very depressing episode of Yankees Talk, also known as Kennedy Saves the World. Jimmy Fela is here. So Big Jim Fela, Game 3 tonight. I'm going.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'm doing Gutfeld.
Oh, good for you.
I mean, not the show. We've hit it off romantically. He's into the chubbies. I'm into the short guys. It's a whole to-do. I'm excited for you to go.
Yeah.
And you need to win this game. You know, I know you're known for saving the world. We just need you to save the Bronx. We're giving you a very specific assignment.
Had put me in the ninth inning on Friday, I probably would have done a better job saving the game.
Than Nestor Cortez or
And I love
Jake
I have
Cousins.
a nasty Nestor jersey. I love the guy. I think he's great.
Yeah, but he's also a starting pitcher who's never pitched in relief.
And he's been injured.
He was off for
over a month.
37 days.
Let's put him in.
No. So the Yankees manager, as everyone can see, not exactly, the man of the hour.
No, I mean,
But-
was he concussed at one point?
You know what needs to happen for real?
He should have been fired 2 seasons ago.
There's a lot we can get into. But it starts with Aaron Judge, face of the franchise. If he gets a couple of hits, they win tonight. They're right back in the series.
What do you tell Aaron Judge? So if you're Jimmy, America's life coach, which you are.
Oh, fair.
So if you gotta sit Aaron Judge down, because obviously what they're doing with him, it isn't working. Because they're either doing the wrong thing or he's not listening.
Yep.
And so he's been in Slumpville for a good part of the season and still hit almost a record number of home runs in the games that he was performing well.
Yep.
So obviously you can get him out of the slump.
Yep.
But what they're doing now, it's not working. During the World Series, one could argue, probably the worst time to slump. So what do you do if you're sitting him down and it's your job to get him hitting again?
This is crazy. Do you know what I tell him to do? I tell him to endorse Donald Trump. Do you want to know why? This is not a self-serving political analysis Fox News move. It's because Aaron Judge is very tight right now at the plate.
Yes.
He's missing
And swinging at
He's either
dumbest
swinging
pitches.
at dirt or getting blown away on home run pitches.
Yeah.
Fastballs down the middle are blowing him away. He struck out in game one.
I saw plenty of those on prom night. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Curveballs high in the strike zone because he's playing tight. There is nothing more liberating. There's no bigger I don't give an F in this day and age than endorsing Trump. Do I know that he likes Trump? I have no idea.
It doesn't even matter at this
It
point.
doesn't
does
matter. The point is
If
he
he's on
needs
the
to go on
fence.
offense.
Yeah.
He needs to get out there and not be like, oh, I don't want to strike out again. He needs to be in the movie Slapshot. The villain is named Ogie Oglethorpe. And he skates onto the ice, giving everyone in the crowd the finger, whether he's home or away.
Yeah.
He needs to be Ogie Oglethorpe.
Yeah.
And the most Ogie Oglethorpe thing he could do right now is endorse Trump, bring even more hellfire his way from some, but also galvanize a percentage of this crowd that wants to see something ballsy.
Oh, you mean the ones who still love America?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, the ones who stand for the anthem.
When people don't stand for the anthem at Yankee Stadium, I want to call our friend Lou, the security guard, and have him kicked out.
Have him deported
And you know what I
from
do? If I see if there's anyone in front of me, God help you.
Yeah.
Because I sing so loud that I burn your eardrums. I burn and blister your eardrums, so you're
Rightfully so.
never the same.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, thank
Screw
you
that.
very much. So you think Aaron Judge needs to make a heel turn?
He needs to either A, endorse Trump, this matters, or hopefully, you know, in Bull Durham, in the movie Bull Durham, because they're in a big slump, so they schedule a rain delay. They turn the sprinklers on and soak the field. He needs to change up his routine. As much as people become a prisoner of their own productivity process, he needs to step
He needs
outside
to
of
do
his.
something completely different.
It's
I
a funny
agree with
thing.
you.
They say this on Weight Watchers, okay, which I've never been on, but maybe I should be. But for real. But I've heard this, and this is true, okay?
You were on Deal a Meal, though, right?
I've
Richard
actually
Simmons?
never been on any of them, but I have phenomenal weight loss regimens that come and go, as you can see. But the point is, they always tell people, like, when you're on a diet for a while and you feel like you're stuck and you're not making progress, have a blowout. Go eat $82 worth of Chinese takeout. Go eat 2 pizzas because it like jumpstarts your metabolism again.
Who says that?
And it brings. They do
Is that
tell
what
you
you
that.
tell yourself when you
No,
go through
they
the McDonald's
do tell you that.
drive-thru
They do
and
no, no.
order 2
Oh,
dozen
what I'm
cheeseburgers?
telling myself when I order 2 dozen cheeseburgers at McDonald's drive-thru, I'm also asking the woman to put a cigarette out on my face and call me a bad little girl. My process is not anyone else's, and you should all be grateful for that.
Maybe Aaron Judge needs that.
Don't go anywhere. More Kennedy Saves the World right after this.
So you saw the video of the horrible, just Satan's butthole of a woman who yelled at the child in the stroller, the Kamala Harris fan at the rally, this week, and she was yelling at a child so young she was in a stroller.
Yeah.
That's what Aaron Judge needs to. He needs to go up to a young Yankees
Yell
fan
at a baby.
and just yell at a baby.
Or maybe even then a young Dodgers fan. But the point is, babies have it coming right now.
I don't know, a young Dodgers fan, I might stand up and applaud that. And I'm stealing my spine because I know when I go to Yankee Stadium tonight, the only constant in baseball, and this has surprised me, everyone hates the Dodgers.
Everyone.
My stepdad, Giants fan, hates the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Anyone at work here who loves the Red Sox, they still hate the Dodgers.
Yes, they do. This is a funny thing about the Dodgers that most people don't know. You see, Philly fans get a bad rap because we always see videos of Philly beating people up or knocking over a light pole, and that part is true. They are a passionate
Eagles
people.
fans are
absolutely, but Dodger fans,
they're meatheads.
but specifically Dodger fans, have quietly been the most white trash fans in baseball forever. But what happens is, they've actually, sadly, like beaten people to death, have gotten beaten to death in that parking lot.
Poor Brian Stowe.
But no one attributes it to them because there's palm trees in the background of every video, and they're like, oh, they're laid back Californians.
Yeah, they are just having a good time. Maybe smoking a little reefer, but just having a blast.
Not even at all. There are fights at every Dodger game. There are parking lot beatdowns.
If there's a game 6, we're going.
We got to figure this out.
And I may have to wear headgear because I'm worried I'm going to get my teeth punched out. I'm America's sweetheart, Jim.
You are.
I can't be walking around with summer teeth.
Listen, truth in advertising, it's South America's sweetheart. And you've done some fine work over at the migrant shelter.
They're still big fans.
They love her over at the migrant shelter. Yep, I love it. She's walking around with a guy who's wearing a Governor Beto hat who came here from Ecuador. I love it.
Where is our Governor Beto?
Governor Beto. I was told he'd be here. He's not here.
Very quickly, did you go to the Nazi rally at MSG last night?
Wow. I loved it so much.
I love how we're supposed to bring the temperature down, and everyone's like, Trump is too divisive. Like his rhetoric, we really need to bring the temperature down. So let's splice images of a Nazi rally and his rally together to make it seem like they're the same thing. Because if you have someone who is a threat as great as Hitler, then you're telling people, kill him.
Imagine that. Think about that. But that's where we find ourselves with 8 days to go.
Yeah.
They're exploring alternative paths, if you will. And it's disgusting and it's incendiary, but it's also not based in any reality at all. Like, as you know, and I'm sure everyone's pointed out, Bill Clinton accepted the Democratic nomination there. So if having a rally at MSG makes you Hitler, Hillary's Eva Braun. Yeah. She's straight up Eva Braun. She'd be married to Hitler.
I've said that for some time.
Yeah. You meant it, though. Okay.
I meant Eva Mendes.
They're all awful. And the point is, they don't have anything.
Yeah.
But we've been having this conversation on and off the air. The zeitgeist is with Trump. And Aaron Judge should put on a MAGA hat tonight. I understand it would burn the world down. But you know what Nick Bosa did on the 49ers last night? Wore a MAGA hat. They won the game.
Goddamn right they did.
You're damn right they did.
Suck it, Dallas.
And I don't even care who you vote for. That's not my lane. My lane is like, you guys do what you want.
No, but if it's the only thing that can make people mad, and if it can jostle the beast needs jostling,
Jim. Thank you. Get him a MAGA hat. Let's go.
I'll report back from the stadium tomorrow. This has been Kennedy Saves the World, along with Jimmy Fallon. I'm Kennedy.
Listen ad-free with a Fox News Podcast Plus subscription on Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Prime members can listen to this show ad-free on the Amazon Music app.
Oh, go ahead and leave me a review while you're there. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
You've been listening to Kennedy Saves the World on the Fox News Podcast Network.